This is the Voice of the Eagles show. And like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. All right, now look, let's get into some things. All right. First off, we got Nakobe Dean concerns. All right. I now have officially have concerns regarding Nakobe Dean. Um, he hasn't been playing. We haven't seen him in a regular season game thus far. And with the emergence of Nicholas Morrow, I mean, when the Kobe Dean comes back, does he get his starting spot back? That's my biggest concern there. We'll get into that. Also, should he start the Rams? The Rams are a threat. The Rams are a threat this week. They lead. I believe they're second in passing yards. We give up the sixth most passing yards. So the Rams are definitely they're going to be a threat. We're going to discuss that. We also have to discuss the signing of Bradley Roby. Again, we're almost dead last, in passing yards allowed. So this was a solid move. We'll discuss that. Will he make a difference? We'll discuss that as well. And again, last but not least, the Rams, they're matchup nightmare. The Rams, they legit. I mean, they look really lethal. They are lethal. They're second in passing yards. So we're gonna get into all of that. Make sure you guys drop a like. We finna chop it up. So let's just start with Nakobe Dean. My concerns with Nakobe Dean, they are it's not extremely alarming, but we have to pay attention and see if this guy can actually get on the field and play. That's my whole thing, and we haven't seen anything. Nicholas Morrow, Nicholas Morrow just had 3 sacks. All right, the guy, he was just cut. We cut him before the season. I mean, he didn't even make the team. So we bring him back, and for him to have that performance, it's not. I mean, you gotta look at it as can this be a possible? Can he start the rest of the season? I mean, he had 3 sacks. Nicholas Morrow had 3 sacks, 11 total tackles, a forced fumble. So do we interfere with that? Come on, 11 tackles, 3 sacks, three quarterback hits. I mean, just outstanding. Outstanding. So do we interrupt that? Because Nakobe Dean is expected to play within a week or two. So he's almost ready to get back out there. Now, this was his starting job. This was his starting role. This was his job. Do you take the high hand out? Do you take Nicholas Morrow out after having 11 tackles and 3 sacks? A forced fumble. I mean, come on, man. Let's put it in perspective, okay? Nakobe Dean, Nicholas Morrow in one game did more than Nakobe Dean in his entire career. Now, albeit Nakobe Dean, he didn't play his rookie year. This would be his second year in the NFL. But we need to see Nakobe Dean on the football field making plays. All right. Now, this is the beginning of something that can continue to can these type of situations. I mean, if Nicholas Morrow is playing lights out, you don't disrupt that. I mean, what if Nicholas Morrow just continues on this type of pace and continues to have game after game? What happens with Nakobe Dean? Zach Cunningham is playing amazing as well. So our linebackers they're the one. I mean, outside of the D line, The linebackers are playing phenomenal, right? Now it's just about getting that second level fixed, with the corners and the back end and things like that. But you can't interrupt this. You can't interrupt it. And knowing Howie, he's going to put Nakobe Dean back out there. Again, I think the linebacker position is plug and play. So, I'm not calling for Nakobe Dean to be just, we don't for him not to be on the team anymore, or like he's going to be traded or released. No, that's not what I'm saying. This year he may be done. Will he get playing time again? If these guys if Zach Cunningham, okay, the way these guys are performing, our linebackers, it's probably the biggest surprise. I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it. I'm keeping that linebacker thing going. So that's where you have Nakobe Dean. This was the same situation he was in last year. He had two good linebackers in front of him. That's why he didn't play. So do we cuff him, put him up, right? Do we save him for next season, or just, let him continue to learn, grow, develop? Just, we can be patient with him. Okay, he's coming off an ankle. You don't have to throw him directly back in. You don't have to just thrust him into that type of. We're in a position where we can relax and we'll be perfectly fine. Okay, but Nakobe Dean, I mean, he's one of my favorite players. I love Nakobe Dean. I want to see him play. Okay, I would like for him to start. The fandom in me, I would like him to start the next game, and I want to see him dominate. Okay, but from a strategic perspective, I'm not messing with that, bro. I'm not messing with it. I'm just not. Okay, and if it continue, if these linebackers are continuing to play like this the entire season, yeah, Nakobe Dean, you can chill. We know this is your position. You're the future here, but I wouldn't mess with it. Now, knowing Howie, I think he will. In all honesty. So that leads me to my next question. Should he start? Should Nakobe Dean start? No. I would, again, this is based upon, this is only if our linebackers continue to play well. Okay. I would just leave him. I would just have him just sit this year. If we need you, if something happens, we can get you in there, but I'm not just rushing him back, putting him back in there. But knowing Howie, I think he will. I'm interested to see what you guys feel about this. So we're gonna get to the comments. Overreacting. It's not an overreaction. I just think he won't play this year. It's not an reaction. We need linebacker help. We should keep him. Look, guys, I'm not saying he's done, like we're trading him or get rid of him. No, I'm saying this year as a starter, right? He may be, he may not start. His job may have been taken by Nicholas Morrow. Nicholas Morrow, he had 3 sacks last game. Like, that's not something that's extremely impressive. That is extremely impressive. So you have to talk about this. This has to be a conversation within, within the coaching staff and in those meeting rooms. Okay. I think he would, if the linebackers continue to play the way that they're playing, I think he's done for the year. I wouldn't mess with it. The linebackers, they're amazing. You say he just one sack 1 year. What? He just sacked 1 year. We can't put our 2 high hands on the bench. Exactly. You can't. Why would you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not. I can't. You can't. That would be crazy. Now, again, MH, J Rock. What's up, J Rock? Look, J Rock. If they continue how to play the way they're playing, I mean, Zach Cunningham looks just as impressive. Like, I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. The linebackers playing because the D tackles. What you mean, bro? They're playing because of the defensive tackles, or they're playing well because of the defensive tackles. I've mentioned that before. I also believe okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Philly, legend of Philly. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm also under the impression. I understand that. I brought that up plenty of times. The defensive tackles, like the opposing team's blockers, the offensive linemen, can't get to the linebackers. So the linebackers are free to just run around and clean up and make plays. So they're just running. Again, I think our linebacker position, however, it's interchangeable. You can put you can put just random linebackers back there, and it's so easy because the defensive tackles and the defensive ends and the edge rushers are causing so much chaos. The linebackers are going to be free most of the time to just run around and clean up, whatever the defensive tackles or the defensive ends or the edge rushers don't get. The linebackers are just there. They're free to run around. So you're absolutely right. But again, I'm not messing with it, bro. I'm not messing with it. I would just keep it going how it is. I think Nakobe Dean would thrive behind our defensive line. So I don't think I really don't think there would be any drop off. I don't think there would be any drop off. But I'm not messing with it. I would, if it gets bad or if these guys get injured or hurt or something like that, cool. You put Nakobe Dean in, right? But right now, I think you just tuck them and you just, let them continue to learn. And I wouldn't rush them back. The linebackers are playing outstanding. Uh, so that's pretty much how yo, Myron, what's the word, bro? Nakobe Dean fans remind me of Quez Watkins fans. I'm a Nakobe Dean fan though. I'm a huge Nakobe Dean fan. But come on, man. What are we if he comes back and we just put him back in and you disrupt whatever you have going on, um, you're gonna look crazy. It's gonna be a mistake. This is just how sports is. There's been look at Tom Brady. Eric, what's his name? Drew Bledsoe. He got injured, and Tom Brady came in, and look what happened to Tom Brady's career. He's arguably the best quarterback of all time, and he got his chance because of an injury. This happens all the time in sports. I can go on and on. And it happens all the time. So Nakobe Dean especially if Nicholas Morrow, if he takes advantage of his opportunity. Exactly, Troy. No, he shouldn't start. Let him heal up. We good at linebacker right now. Bro, that sums it up, my boy. Thank you, bro. That really sums it up. I think he's done for the foreseeable future, at least for the next couple of games. I feel like he's done until if the linebackers keep playing this way, he's done. Like, have him chill for the year. Have him chill for the year. Have him chill for the year. Eagles need a new linebacker and Trey Brown. What? Yeah, what's up, East Coast? How's it going, bro? Nah, we don't need bro. We don't need. Nah, I'm gonna agree. Uh, don't y'all love the time of the year? Eagles all day. You gotta love it, man. It's like Christmas every day when when you're an Eagles fan. It's just fun all year round. Morrow was Bears' best defensive player. Yeah, look, here's another thing. We can get into that as well. That's another element. That's a huge element. That's a huge element. Nicholas Morrow. Okay, Nicholas Morrow. He was with the Chicago Bears with Sean Desai, our defensive coordinator. So he already knows how to utilize Nicholas Morrow. He knows how to put Nicholas Morrow in the positions, in situations to make plays. I mean, the play calling, the way Sean Desai utilized Nicholas Morrow was absolutely phenomenal. He had his two linebackers just sitting pressure up the middle. You see right here, pressure up the middle, a sack, and it was working. So Sean Desai, Nick, that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, bro. RL or 725. That's a great point, and that's one of those. Morrow is a good player. Yeah, and he had a decent year last year. And I'm not knocking. I'm not trying to take a crap on Nakobe Dean. I'm just saying, bro, I love Nakobe Dean. He's one of my favorite players. But we thought our linebackers were going to be the worst group, and they're the second best group on the team. Who would have thought our linebackers would be better than our defensive backs, our secondary? No one would have thought that. No one would have thought that. Our secondary sucks. Our secondary is the sixth worst in passing yards allowed. So, I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. And the Eagles, they go and get this guy. The Eagles go and get Bradley Roby because against the Rams, I'll tell you right now, against the Rams, we are definitely we're in a bit of a we're in a bit of a bind here, okay? The Rams are the second best team passing yards, second best. We're the sixth worst on defense. Cooper Kupp is returning. Okay. I think this was the perfect timing to go and get a defensive back. The perfect timing. He's a veteran. I'll pull up I got some stats for the guy so we can actually see. We can actually get a real feel. But look, all right, you look at all right, but this is back to the Nicholas Morrow and the Nakobe Dean thing, right? Nicholas Morrow has 3 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery, and 15 tackles. I mean, that's more than what Nakobe Dean has done this year because he's injured right now. So you look at the Rams. Okay, the Rams have a rookie. His name is Puka Nakua. He has 501 passing yards, 501 receiving yards. He's second in the NFL in passing yards. This is a rookie. He's coming in. We played him. We're about to face these guys. So the addition of Bradley Roby, the Eagles know that our secondary is looking horrible. Like our secondary, flip them over, put some salt on them because we're cooked. We're cooked. Our secondary looks absolutely cooked. I mean, we look cooked. All right, it looks bad. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, the Rams. I mean, we know what Cooper Kupp did. They now, facing the Eagles. Cooper Kupp is just mysteriously off of the. He returns as we when it's time to play the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, of course, of course. So now we got a rookie that's the leading receiver, second leading receiver in yards. And now Cooper Kupp is returning. I'm telling you right now, James Bradbury cannot play in the slot. We don't have a slot corner. Our secondary, we're cooked. We're cooked. Bradley Roby, they signed him to the practice squad. He's been in the league forever, 9 years or something like that. I don't know how much he can contribute to this defense, but I hope it's something. We're going to need all hands on deck, okay? Because the defense is a passing league, right? The defense is a The NFL is a passing league. Sorry, the NFL is a passing league. And golly, we look horrible. We look horrible. So if we can get something out of this dude, he's going to play in a slot. He's a slot corner. He's like a nickel, so he can play safety. These slot corners, I feel like a lot of slot corners can play safety. So man, I hope he brings something. I hope he brings something because if we're looking at the Rams, I'm kind of afraid, bro. I'm really like shivering thinking about it. Bro. Have you guys seen our passing? Bro, we look cooked. Everybody out there looks cooked. Okay, Slay has his moments, right? Slay's gonna do what Slay does, but it's he can be got. But he's really our only staple. Bradbury in the slot. No. No. We need a slot corner bad. Bradbury isn't it in the slot. We need him back on the outside. We need a slot and we need like a safety. We need some production from our safeties bro, the secondary is in shambles. Okay. I'm trying to be a bit polite when I say it. But the secondary, God, bro. I mean, we're giving up the 6 most yards. And with the Rams, if Cooper Kupp comes back how he's been looking, we're cooked. We're cooked. It's gonna be a shootout. Jalen Hurts, you're gonna have to win us this game. You're having to score as many points as you can. And I haven't even discussed, right? I haven't even discussed. Bro, the Rams are a matchup nightmare. Okay, Aaron Donald. I haven't even discussed Aaron Donald. Okay, Aaron Donald is going up against a backup guard, right? Perfect timing, right? First, Cooper Kupp is back, okay, to pair with a rookie who has the second most passing yards in the NFL. Okay, nice. And now Cam Jurgens is out, and he's going to be Aaron Donald's going to be. Oh, man. It's a matchup nightmare. Seriously, it's a matchup nightmare. I'll be honest. The Rams are a matchup nightmare. Okay. I don't know what. Let's get into some comments. Let's get into some comments. I know I was just all over the place there, but it kind of the Eagles signing a nickel corner, Bradley Roby, it ties right in. It was perfect. It was the perfect timing for them to go sign somebody because the Rams are on their way. Okay. And again, guys, I'm not panicking. I think we still got this game. I'm just saying there's a little, cause for some. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Let's look at the comments real quick. Let's get into some comments. Uh we need to trade for a safety. Legend of Philly says y'all Eagles now saying Dean is trash. Nobody's saying Dean is trash. You the only one saying it, bro. Led Chicago on tackles. Oh, last year, Nicholas Morrow, yeah, he did. So you saying Dean is trash? Really? No one's saying who's saying he's trash. Nakobe Dean was the result of a great team at Georgia. I've been saying this for 2 years. I knew Quay Walker was the best linebacker there out of them. Wow. So you said he was a product of the team. Well, the Philadelphia Eagles have a solid team, so I feel like it'll be no drop off. We have a great D line to where he can it'll be so much easier for him. He can be it can be the same way in the NFL for him, East Coast. Because he's a stack. We have a stacked D line. We have all his boys here. So, that's how I think he can still be a product of the system we have in him, but in place for him because his same guys are there, from the same system that from Georgia. So, how we cooking? Man, I hope what it is, whatever how he's cooking up. I hope it's edible, man. I hope we enjoy it. Okay. I hope I don't gotta I hope I'm not disgusted by it. It just tastes it's just trash. You know. I hope he's cooking up something that smells good. Well, it smells good what he's cooking. I hope it works, man. No Dean's not all right, okay. That rookie is gonna cook our DBs. Bro, that rookie, he's legit. He's legit. I mean, there's his stats, bro. There's his stats, gang. That's his stats right there. He's second. Okay, let's look at the guys. He has more passing yards than Tyreek Hill. Okay, then AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs, more receiving yards than Devontae Adams, more receiving yards than Mike Evans. Okay. Puka Nuka. Hey, and Cooper Kupp's coming back. So again, this was the perfect timing for the Philadelphia Eagles to make a move for a defensive back because we're going to need all hands on deck. Cubs hamstring was bothering him. No, there's been reports that he's going to play. You're not going to miss a game against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are everybody's Super Bowl. Okay, teams are playing us like they're in the Super Bowl, dog. Like, chill, chill. They even the bad teams are good against us, right? So it's gonna be tough, man. You want the clout from beating one of the best teams in the NFL, right? You want the clout. Uh, he said, "Yeah." Hey, Morrow says, "Yeah, our DBs are done, bro. It's been that bad, right? Our secondary has been that bad. That's the thing. I don't know if we realize this, okay? But our defense is bad, bro. like, um, our defense is bad. Especially if you look at the passing yards, um, we're sixth. you know, going up against the number one rank. Well, I believe they're the number two ranked passing attack. But when you got a guy that has that many amount of receiving yards at 501, that's Puka right there. That's Puka with 501, bro. It's only been 4 games. Mind you, he's a rookie. He just had a walk-off touchdown to win the game. Yeah. Yes. Howie's definitely worried about this one. I mean, he went and grabbed Bradley Roby. I mean, you look at Bradley's stats, right? Um his last year in 2022, I mean, he only played 13 games. He played some games. He didn't do much, but he had 2 forced fumbles. So, I mean, he had 36 total tackles, so 5 pass deflections last year. But overall, his career, I mean, he has an impressive career for the most part. 5 sacks, 8 forced fumbles, 11 ints. He scored touchdowns. He scored 4 touchdowns in his career. He's been in the league for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will probably be like his 10th year. So he's a veteran. Bro, we need whatever we can. Okay, if we can get some veterans in here, because you look at our safeties, Justin Evans, he's injury prone. He's already hurt. Sidney Brown has a hamstring. Um, uh, come on, man. Vontae Maddox is out for the season. What is this? We're in shambles. What is this? So if I got a good thing going at linebacker, I'm not moving. I'm not. I mean, our defense is already, you know, it's so many moving pieces as it is. I'm not going to keep moving pieces for Nakobe Dean when the linebackers are playing well. No, you got to keep that chemistry, that camaraderie with the players that's on the field. All of the rotations back and forth and different players in and out. But we're still trying to learn. The Philadelphia Eagles are still trying to learn a scheme defensively. So that takes time. You're going to be learning that throughout the season. So when you're trying to figure things out and you got new guys coming in and they, now they gotta, you gotta bring them along to where you guys are at. And it's a lot. Okay. It's just a lot. It's a headache. It's a headache defensively. Okay. I hope so. We don't lead the linebackers alone. Okay. Lead the linebackers alone. And hopefully this guy can do something. Hopefully. Hopefully he can do something. Bradley Roby. Um, Cup needs to retire. Yeah, just at least just for the Eagles game. Cup needs to retire. He's in. He's injured. They have Puka. They're absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah. He can. I hope he retires. Yeah, I hope he retires. Our DBs are cool. The scheme is trash. This real Eagles fans know this. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Like when you question my, wait, let me see. What did he say? He said, "All right, I'm gonna send Buddy ass to the loser lounge because I don't like your tone in my chat, bro. Joe goofy ass out of here." All right, now, um, bro says I'm an Eagles. My bad monkey says I'm an Eagles fan. I get we're 4-0. Shouldn't take the Rams lightly. Oh no, you shouldn't. They're second in passing yards. Y'all under no one. Yeah, for the I don't know if they. I mean the Rams. They're licking their chops. Okay, they're licking their chops. They're ready. The Rams are ready because they have they have a clear advantage on the Philadelphia Eagles right now. They match up perfectly with us. Our biggest weakness right now is their biggest strength. We're in a jam. All right, Jalen Hurts is going to have to outscore the Rams. Okay, because I mean, they're Matthew Stafford is going to put up. He's going to go crazy. Okay, he's going to get his. It's Matthew Stafford. Then with Cooper Kupp back and the rookie he has, yeah. Uh huh. Rams definitely not a cakewalk. They definitely not a cakewalk. They had some balls over there, Ben. If you watch the game, you see they balling, bro. Here's the thing, right? The Rams, they have a rookie who's on pace to break the all-time record in receiving yards in a game. Yes, you heard that right, bro. That and yo, it against the sixth best defense, the sixth worst defense on passing yards allowed. Yeah, we're smoked. We're smoked. Okay, in order for us to win this game, you got to understand they're going to move the ball. Okay, we need sacks and we need turnovers. That's the. I mean, we need. Here's the two keys to victory against the Rams. We need sacks and turnovers. We need sacks and turnovers. I'm really worried about this week. I'm worried about this week too, bro. I mean, again, their biggest strength is our biggest weakness. Their biggest strength is our biggest weakness. And think of Aaron Donald. Look, bro, I'm telling you right now, Aaron Donald is going up against. I don't even know his name, and I cover the Eagles. I don't know the backup guard's name. Sua something. He's trash. He's trash. He's about to go up against Aaron Donald. They're gonna move. Aaron Donald is going to have his one-on-ones. Of course, we're going to double him and things like that. But that, I mean, it's going to be. I don't know. I don't know. Really, that's my biggest concern defensively. as far as like Jalen Hurts against the Rams offense, but I mean, we got to score. We got to score. And, if it's a shootout, it's going to be a shootout. Okay, I will look at this game as a shootout. I don't trust our defense or our DBs. We know our DBs are bad. As always, these off teams, no one respects the upset. I mean, I don't. You just look at matchups and how teams can give you hard times and schematics and how to scheme around like what teams are trying to do or how they're trying to attack you. Sean Desai knows that this is a high-powered offense through the air. He like, hey, go give me this dude. Okay, go give me a vet that knows how to, and we can see if we. I don't even know if if he plays. I don't even know if Bradley Roby plays. I don't even know that. He's on a practice squad right now. So the defense is in a bit of, the defense is in shambles, bro. I would uh Eli Ricks. Yeah, I don't know why they're not playing Eli Ricks. Maybe they don't trust the kid out there. This secondary is banged up. Job can't play the outside. Not sure signing a guy off the street is going to help much. Whatever. Look, bro, we need. That's how bad. That's how dire it is, bro. It's dire. He said, just need the bodies, bro. We need whatever we can, especially with the Rams coming up. And then we have. Let's see who we have after the Rams. After the Rams, we got the Jets. Okay, but we got the Dolphins coming in. The Dolphins, which if we played the Dolphins next week, they would shred us through the air. They would shred us. You got the Cowboys, they're high powered. Kansas City Chiefs for some reason, that guy Patty's gonna score points. The Bills, San Francisco, but we have the teams that down the stretch, outside of the Giants and just the Giants and the Cardinals, that's really much outside of that, all of the other teams are high powered through the air. So the one bright spot is we know that teams are not going to be able to run the ball against the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, that's a plus. So we just gotta get we gotta get this thing under control. Some has to happen because it's a perfect matchup for the Rams. DB's already looking bad. We can't F up linebackers. We can't. I wouldn't even trust it. I believe Nakobe Dean will go in, get his spot back, and go be absolutely dominant behind that D line. I'll be honest with you. But I'm still not risking it. Dude, bro, 3 sacks and 11 total tackles. Yeah. Nah, we cool. We'll keep Buddy. I'll keep it how it is. Why don't they play Penny? I mean, it's just depth at running back. It's just depth. They have a lot of depth. Joe made some plays. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, not right now. Not right now with Joe. Play the rookie Eli. Uh, our DBs can't give so much cushion. I mean, that's how the scheme is. That's part of the scheme. Because you need time to evaluate certain looks as a cornerback in a scheme. So while they're playing off, they're either reading a quarterback, they're reading the formations, or there's some keys to where if we're pressing, right, you can't press and be able to. You need to be back some so you can look at maybe the formation, look at the quarterback, but by that time you hit them with a quick slant and they can go for like 15, 20 yards easily. So it's easy first downs. It's easy pickings when they're, and that's a huge weakness. I hate it. That's everybody's biggest pet peeve. Like, why are you guys playing so off? Press and blitz. Just press everybody and just blitz. Our D line is the greatest. Our D line's has the ball to throw. Like, hold on, you said our D line is the greatest. Matt Stafford has to hold. He has to hold on to the ball to throw it, and yeah, I mean, we're going to get our D line, but that's that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. That's where the game is going to be won or lost. If our D line can get some turnovers, pressure, make some, get just accelerate the time that it takes for Matthew Stafford to throw the ball, disrupt timing, maybe, get some pass deflections, get some solid hits on a quarterback. All that stuff help. All that stuff will be extremely helpful in winning a game. So if our D line comes out and dominates, we win this game. Period. If our D line is spectacular, we win this game, bro, for sure, without a doubt. But it has to happen early. It has to happen early and often. And from there, Matthew Stafford's going to check out. All quarterbacks check out after being hit multiple times and things aren't. Yeah, those hits add up. So we have to be in his face. We have to hit him early. If our defense can do that and just be disruptful the whole game, I can see the defense scoring. But again, if that doesn't happen, if the defense doesn't score and get pressure on Matthew Stafford, we're not winning. I don't think we're winning this game. Okay. I don't think we win in this game. Unless Jalen Hurts just turns into a shootout. Matthew Stafford's going to force it to Cooper Kupp. The cushion they give is infuriating. It is. Sua Opera is the name. First off, his name sounds garbage. Look, put a little salt on him, so a little pepper, because he's cooked. He's cooked against Aaron Donald. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked, bro. We need to run the rock. Yeah, of course. We have to. We're second most, or and running first down run. So, bro, we better run the ball. We better run the ball. It all starts there, but we can attack through the air. Okay, we can attack through the air as well. So it's really all about what the defense is trying to take away. Honestly. So even if the team is not running a ball and they're trying to throw it, I'm fine with it. If they're throwing the ball, they better, have a great game plan as far as knowing the mismatches. Because why are you throwing the ball and it's not working? Well, you can run it. You know what I'm saying? So with the Philadelphia Eagles, we can beat teams multiple ways on offense. So everything should always be working. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything should be working. Period. Because we can beat teams and running the ball and throwing the ball. So just pick one and dominate. They will elevate Roby from practice squad by Friday. Yeah, they should. But again, right now he's on a practice squad. But I know we need him dearly. I know we need him dearly. I know we need him dearly. Is that true that Swift has trouble blocking? I mean, I'm not sure about that. He's smaller, so maybe the Chiefs have been hauling Andy Reid, having a what? Andy Reid loves having a no-name receiving corps. Yeah, because now you don't know who's going to kill you. That's why he likes it. Dean ain't going nowhere, bro. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. I never said he was. Right? See? No, we need to find the right combination in a secondary, and we'll be okay. I think maybe Reed and the rookie might get it. I mean, they're injured. Troy, the rookie's hurt. Justin Evans has been injured. He's injury prone. Sidney Brown, he has a hamstring, and Avonte Maddox is out for the season. So those are three guys already. We're already down. Um, we're a little gun shy about Swift. I don't know about gun shy. You just, you wanna protect your running backs in this day and age in the NFL. You don't want too much wear and tear on them, right? You try to put them in the best positions in space to make plays. So you just take better care of your running backs. Maddox is done here, bro. Maddox is done here. I mean, some has to change. Some has to change. If he can't stay healthy, if he can't stay healthy, I don't think we re-sign him, honestly. No, I mean we're calling Kenneth Gainwell the number one back before the season started. So I'm not sure, man. Um, so I can't really say that. But guys, that's it. That's the stream. Nakobe Dean concerns. I think if the defense plays the way they've been playing, I think Nakobe Dean. Well, the linebackers continue to play the way they have been playing. Nakobe Dean, he chills. Just chill on the bench. All right, don't mess it up. We're already in shambles with our cornerbacks and our secondary, and we're already in shambles in that department. At least keep the linebackers intact. Okay, now I have all the faith in Nakobe Dean. I feel like he can go back. He can play linebacker and excel because he's with his guys first off, and the D line they're so good. They cause so much disruption that the offensive linemen they can't go and get the linebackers. So the linebackers are just running around freely, cleaning up, making all the tackles, and making the plays that the D line doesn't get to. So it's easy. So I think Nakobe Dean will be perfectly fine when he comes back in return and plays. If he regains his spot, I don't think it'll be any drop off, but I'm not taking that chance. Okay. Okay, I'm not taking that chance. I keep these guys in. I don't want to disrupt what's going on already. You know. If it ain't broke, don't break it. If it ain't broke, don't break it. Okay? I don't think he should start right now. And of course, just to wrap things up, the Eagles signed Bradley Roby. Um, it's a hell with the struggling secondary in the most critical juncture in the entire season with the Rams coming to town. Okay, the Rams are legit. They're past. They have a rookie who's second most receiving yards. Our defense is the sixth worst defensively. Um, when it comes to stopping the opposing team's aerial attack. So the Rams have a favorable matchup. We have injuries in our secondary. Okay. This is the perfect timing right now for them to go find a nickel because our nickel is hurt. Our safeties are down. So, man. And we have a dangerous matchup. They're a matchup nightmare. The Rams are a matchup nightmare. Cooper Kupp is returning. You got Aaron Donald going up against a rookie guard who he's cooked. Put a little salt, a little, Italian seasoning, a little pepper, whatever you want to put on him, because he's cooked. Okay. All right. You can try to double Aaron Donald or whatever. The bottom line is anytime a player is getting doubled, he's already won. Okay. If Aaron Donald is getting double teamed, pause. If Aaron Donald is getting doubled, he's already won. So they're definitely dangerous. I still got the Philadelphia Eagles winning this ball game against the Rams if the D line gets pressure on Matthew Stafford, okay, and stop him from throwing to this rookie who's on pace to break the all-time NFL record in receiving yards. What? That's wild to even think about. Oh, and Cooper Kupp, the guy who broke the record, a couple years ago, is returning against the Philadelphia Eagles. What are you saying right now, really? And we're the sixth worst team in stopping opposing teams from passing the ball. Mad injuries in the secondary. The Rams are licking their chops right now. They're licking their chops. They can't wait to play us. But If Jalen Hurts can fight fire with fire, and if it turns into a shootout, Jalen Hurts, you're gonna have to go blow for blow with him. You're gonna have to outshoot him. Okay, if we could just outshoot him. Worst case scenario, we outshoot these guys. Worst case scenario, we outshoot them. Okay, we got more in the chamber. Worst case scenario, and it's a shootout, and Jalen Hurts leads the team. And he makes the plays that's required. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, the D-line dominates, tackle Matthew Stafford, hit him early, be disruptive, accelerate the time it takes him to throw the ball, get pressure. Get pressure on him, hit him a couple times, get a forced fumble, defense somehow get a turnover or a score, couple turnovers or either two turnovers or one score. And just get pressure, I think we'll be fine, but it has to happen early and often. It has to happen early. And Matthew Stafford's going to clock out. And that's the key to us beating the Rams. They're high powered, but they definitely have some favorable matchups here. That's the stream. Let's read some comments. I'll get into you guys' comments. I just had to wrap that up real quick for the people who just may now, just coming in or whatever. Let's get into these comments real quick, man. Okay, Maddox is done. Our coaches are, I read that one. What's good, everyone? Shout out Jordan. What's up, Jordan? How's it going, bro? Wrapping up the stream right now, man. Eddie says, yeah, but we can't put Gainwell in on 3rd and 11. Yeah, I seen that terrible play calling. Maddox is done because he has $10 million due next year. Whoa, they can restructure. He can come back on a prove-it-year deal. I'm fine with that. The thing with Maddox tries to rush these injuries and rush back. If you're hurt, just stay hurt, recover. He always tries to rush things. He always tries to rush. And when he does that, he comes back prematurely and he winds up either re-aggravating the injury that initially, sidelined him, or he aggravates something different. Now now you got to deal with 2 injuries. So thing is, he needs to just properly heal. Just take this whole year and heal, take care of your body, eat right, and train, and come back ready to go. Restructure that deal if the Eagles don't want to pay you. Say, hey, give me a prove-it deal, 1 or 2 year deal. Howie will do that. That's how we do business. I think because Avonte Maddox is an elite level. He's elite. He's the key to our defense. I say it all the time. Avonte Maddox is the key to the defense. That's wild. How important Avonte Maddox is to our team. Okay. He's extremely valuable, man. He's extremely healthy Avonte Maddox. All throughout last year, we easily finish it off the right way. We need to keep running those stunt blitz. It's all about what works. I think that probably just worked just against the Washington Commanders, right? I think that only worked against Washington. Honestly, I think it was just game planned beautifully. It was schemed up beautifully. We keep our secondary from making too many mistakes. Secondary is just it's depressing, dog. We got plenty push up front. Yeah, we do. Facts. No, we're gonna crush the Rams. Watch and see. Brown go off for 4 touchdowns this week. Hey, we can end it with that. Hey, you said it. If that comes out to be true, hey, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and my Twitter, Weapon X NFL Eagles. It's right there at the bottom. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. And yeah, we out of here. But like always, God bless those Philadelphia Eagles. We out.